Hey everyone, welcome back to Resident Evil 2 Remake. You'll notice right away we are in a much better place than we were before. We are back with Claire in the chief's office. We're at 4,500 steps, so we're doing much better this time than we were before in either of the previous two runs. Yeah, I just went back to Claire. I played for about an hour or so on my own, and I was able to get this far with as minimal steps as possible. So hopefully, the hope is that we can get to the sewers and complete that section in under 7,500 steps, and that should leave us enough to properly do the lab section at the end. We're gonna combine that and store it. We don't need this right now. We don't need this right now. We don't need the key anymore. What we do need is the machine gun. If I can find out where it is. Here we go. Got 50. Let's pull out the whole 98. Let's just pull out the whole clip. Are there any handgun shots that we need? Nope, we used them all. Oh yeah, we need one flame round for the zombie, so we're just gonna get that one. Actually, I wonder if we could just shoot him down with the machine gun, so then we have to waste bullets. Yeah, let's just try to shoot him down with that way. Yeah, I was not having it after that session with Leon went disastrous, so I just restarted the game again. And here we are. We find ourselves playing Claire B once again.
You again?
I also got a late start because I was working on something special for the channel after I do this and play RE3. Damn, he's right. Oh, we got him. Hell yeah, let's go. That'll show them. Yeah, I'm working on something special for after I play this in RE3. Something I've been wanting to play for a long time, and I finally got it working on the gaming laptop, so I was checking it out for a few minutes before I started this playthrough. Took me quite a bit to get it working, but I think it might be worth it. There you go. You don't have to kill her, just knock her down. Look at that teleporting dog right there. Now there's one left. I'm gonna deal with his ass too. We probably shouldn't have used up those extra steps getting them the machine gun ammo, but I think I'd rather have it than not. I just realized we don't have any handgun ammo. Shit.
Fuck off!
Damn. We had him right there.
That's gotta be the orphanage. Hang on, Sherry.
Man, there are so many versions of Resident Evil nowadays. Resident Evil 2. I was looking at a streamer playing that what do you call it, Biorand, where it just randomizes everything, the characters,
I have the pendant!
the enemies, the items, everything's just randomized. It's a complete mess. But it looks fun. They even have like a PS1 and versions of all the characters. Jake, that woman from Revelations 2, or Revelations 1 rather. They had a PS1 version of Sheva. That's actually really creative, but
Sherry!
obviously the game makes no sense at that point. Obviously, you know, if you're having characters from other different games
Sherry!
crossing over, it makes no
Right
sense.
there!
They had both the PS1 and the PS4 version of Nemesis. Still looking like he's wearing a trash bag.
Don't stop!
He's just still
Keep going.
rocking the trash bag fashion.
Claire, are you alright?
Never change, Nemesis. You wear that giant trash bag with pride.
Sherry's her daughter?
Yep. She's a bitch, isn't she? Do we need to get something from the box or not? Let's see. Because what's downstairs? We have G-adults. We have some gunpowder. Now I don't think we need to use the extra steps. I think we're fine. We can just combine this. Got plenty of space right there.
Sherry? Can you hear me?
There's also the Kendo mod. The first one is pretty tame. It's just Kendo as a main character, but then the second one incorporates time travel, if you can believe it. Kendo goes back in time. Claire is blonde. Enemies get replaced with like Silent Hill enemies. It's just a freaking mess. But it does become very frustrating to play later on because they introduce this new type of zombie that is very tough to kill and ends up using a whole lot of your ammo. So a lot of people didn't appreciate that one probably.
Cable car. Here?
I wish I could play some of the mods for the newer ones, but I only have a gaming laptop that can play older games, so I'm probably limited to those. And I'm not sure I want to play some of the stuff. Some of it looks frustrating to play. Claire, get down there before they bite you. Okay,
Hold
so
on, Sherry.
I
I'll be right there.
oh damn, it's still blurry. Shit. Is it just the textures? I guess because ray tracing is turned off. I was about to say yeah, it's all blurry. I don't know if it's the TV or it might be the TV. I guess. The only way we're gonna know for sure, I guess, is that try another game, something different from RE2. We'll figure it out. Let's see if I play Alan Wake 2 or something else that doesn't show up, it might be the TV. Or it might be this game. Okay, so what do we have to get? We have to get the spare part for the Magnum, or this handgun. We're gonna combine that. We need one space for the tool. We need one for the tool. Oh, we do get another pack upstairs, so that should give us some extra space. Do we need the knife or not? Because I'm wondering if it's better to go to the gauntlet area first and just deal with that right away, so that we don't have any issues, or if we should actually try to do the other one first. Because if we go the other one first, we might save a trip. The only problem is I'm not sure. The only problem is I'm not sure the space is gonna be enough. Cause let's see, we have to kill a Geodoll on our way there. Yeah, are we gonna have enough space or not? That's the problem. I guess we don't need the knife right now, right? Because we've got plenty of submachine gun ammo, so I guess we don't need the knife. We can make do without that. I wish we had another gunpowder so we could make some extra ammo. Oh, and we also have to go upstairs too. I forgot about that part. Let's put away that. Let's see if we can manage it without the grenades. Maybe we could just use something else against the Geodull when we come across it. I don't know what, but maybe that's when we use the knife. Ah, but that means we're gonna need a flashbang. There's a grenade over there already. We don't need that one. I guess. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna create a whole separate save. Just in case things go horribly wrong. I wonder if it's just that room by itself, because nothing else looks blurry. Look, it looks like it's only the walls and textures in that particular room. I wonder if it's just that one room out of the whole game, because everything else looks fine. This area looks great. There's nothing blurry or pixelated about it. It's just that one single room. So I wonder if maybe that's one of the ones that the ray tracing kind of fixes, and since we turned it off, we're just starting to notice it now. Could be, you never know. So it's 212.8, right? 212 and 8. It must be that one room by itself. There's no other explanation, because otherwise we will be seeing blurry textures here and all over the place. I didn't notice anything at the RPD. It's just that one particular room, so I'm guessing it kind of has to be that. Really?
Hell is up with you?
Because I wonder if we get the spark shot first. We get the spark shot. We need 2 for the plugs. The herbs we can combine, but we're going to use up the key later on. Maybe that'll save us some. Maybe that'll save us some trips. Because that way we don't have to go over here twice, you know. That'll cost us some extra steps, so yeah, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try it that way. That sounded nice and juicy. Yeah, let's see if we can save some steps by doing this first. Plus, it's the most annoying hellhole part of the game, so might as well get it out of the way first. But that also means we cannot touch that key until we're down there, because otherwise we might have some problems. Oh, damn, I forgot we don't have the grenade. We're gonna have to use the knife against them. So we got to use the flashbang here. The other one probably needs the knife. We can pick up another knife along the way.
Okay. This place is...
Let's grab this just in case we get poisoned.
Jesus.
Oh boy, let's see how we get past this shit. Gotta go to the very corner. There you go, we made it. Oh hell yeah. Let's dodge this son of a bitch. Come on. He always has to get in that last slap. We just can't go without it. There goes Mr. Zombie. He's finished. He always has to get in that one last slap. He just cannot let Claire proceed without it. God damn, son of a bitch. Why does he hate her so much? God damn. And it's always him. It's always him and it's always Claire. It's never Leon. It's always just her. What does he have against Claire? Let's combine these. Claire runs faster when she's injured, so we're not going to heal. We are going to kill this buffoon. So we actually saved a grenade. That might work out in our favor. Take out his legs. There you go, he can't move anymore. Oh yeah, we need the king plug. I wouldn't pick up the spark shot if we didn't actually need it, but we definitely needed to get past that gauntlet area. There's no way to get past there without it. So as much as we hate it, we had to take the extra steps to get this. Even though we're only going to use it once in this area, it's kind of vital. Because unfortunately, we don't have a large supply of flame rounds. If we did, it would probably be different, but we don't. So we gotta make do with what we have. That means using the spark shot. However annoying it is. Alright. Got the queen plug. So we'll get the king plug and get the hell out of here. At least we killed the zombie, so he's not in our way any longer. We're at 6,000. Let's wait until that guy goes in the water again. Because I don't trust him in that position right there. Looks like there's two of them there. Is that one gonna make its way over here or not? Think we can pepper them a bit. No, I don't think Claire reaches that high. Let's see. Let's see if they come over here. Oh, I think that might that might be all three of them there. Because if it is, we can just run straight for the exit. Oh hell yeah! Look at that. We don't even have to fight them. Shit. Wrong gun.
You ass!
That was a close one. I guess we could have done it without having to get the spark shot, but whatever. That's why we have a different save. If we need to, we'll just reload with the other one and start all over again. But now that we know that guy stays over there, that actually gives us an advantage, because now if we have to reload, we can just do so assuming that, you know. Oh god damn, that didn't even do anything. That was gonna heal us. That did not do a damn thing. So I'm guessing we need another one. Oh, I guess it's time for the knife to go. Because there's nothing else we can dump. It's alright, we'll get another one. Especially once we do this. We can just reload this one. Grab the handgun bullets. There we go, 2 extra spaces.
Not good.
Let's back off a bit from this guy.
What the hell is up with you? I can do this.
That guy is invincible. How the hell is he still not dead? This guy's not dead either. Shit.
Oh no.
Die already. Jesus Christ. How many bullets does it take, man? How many bullets does it take? Oh, here comes this Goofy ass bastard. Let's get the gunpowder from over here and use the key. So we can get rid of it. Because we need to go upstairs anyway to get the extra magnum ammo. Come on, fat boy. Need a leg? What's the old theater saying? Break a leg? There you go. Can he crawl if we take out his arm? Let's see.
I can do this. Bastard.
He's trying, but I don't think he's gonna make it here. Discard that. Not the gunpowder. We don't need that for sure. Let's reload this. Alright, so this actually worked out better than I anticipated. There we go, we got everything we need. I think the only question is how... Oh yeah, I was gonna ask how we get past that geodo, but we have the answer right there. We have the spark shot. He's trying, but he ain't gonna get there. He is trying to reach us, but he doesn't have the necessary arms and legs to crawl across the floor. So he's just scooting over it. Alright, let's deal with your annoying ass. Alright, so the spark shot did come in handy. We would have had a much tougher time getting across that section without it, so it actually did come in handy. It wasn't a complete waste. Maybe if we hadn't used the flame rounds at the precinct, we wouldn't have needed it. But since we did use them to kill that liquor, unfortunately, we had no choice. Pretty much had to do it. Now, oh boy, here comes that part that was so much fun the last time. Frickin' Birkin boss battle. That was so much fun, wasn't it? Watching him cheese every strategy I made. Throwing Claire all over the place, doing a whole bunch of shit he never did in any of the previous playthroughs, not even on hardcore. That was fun, right? Come on, Claire, you can make it. Because if we can't beat it now, with the advantage we had, this might be the one challenge we just have to give it up and say, you know what, the hell with it. We cannot complete it. Because eventually there is going to be one that at some point that we reach a point where we realize the challenge is just too insane to do and we can't do it. There is going to be a point eventually. I'm just hoping it's not now at this point. Let's reload that gun. Store these. Gonna store. Actually, we should keep that one instead of storing it. What else do we need? We're gonna get another herb once we get there. The acid actually doesn't do much to him, so there's no point even having it. Yeah, I think it's just a machine gun, so let's take out the rest of those rounds. Did I use the flashbang? We have one left. What else do we need a flashbang for? I think it's only just the liquors in the bottom section of the lab, right? And we're just gonna run past them. We're not even gonna bother to, you know, doing anything against them. So yeah, I might as well just take it here. Just take the damn grenade. Use it against them. Yeah, I think we're set. We don't need anything else. Just save real quick. There you go, 6,725, so we're good. Doing good so far. Okay, so I believe this was I believe it was Queen, Bishop, King. So let's see, Queen, Bishop, King, take the Knight, and then this one would be Knight and Rook. There you go. Here starts the bullshit. Let's hope it goes better this time.
Sherry. On my way.
Let's hope we don't have to make use of that herb, but if we do, at least it'll heal her. So I wagered 4 parlays tonight, or yesterday rather. And all 4 of them were losers. So I think with the Kentucky Derby coming up this weekend, I should probably just not bet any more basketball until we get some actual wins, you know? Get some actual cash in the bank account. You know, just in case. Or at least until we get the good teams back, you know, the Nuggets, Timberwolves, you know, the teams that we can actually trust. Because we can't trust any of these weirdos right now. They all suck. I mean, they're playing well, but they suck for betting because they're unpredictable. So you can't really use them for anything. He is not getting tired of reaching down to grab her. Alright, here we go.
Should have known you wouldn't die.
Oh, that's why he grabs you early, because he didn't do that. He didn't do the grab that he's supposed to. He's supposed to do a grab right there. At the very top of the ladder, and he didn't do it.
surprise for you.
Yeah, he's supposed to do a grab at the very top of the ladder, but he didn't do it, so that's why we're kind of stuck there. Because instead of going to grab her, he just completely started fighting from the very beginning. He sat down, from the very beginning when he set his foot down on that platform, he started trying to go after us instead of trying to do the grab at the top, so that's why he's so close to us, because he's supposed to be behind us. There we go. Let's just wait for it to turn over. We're gonna shoot him once in the back. Ooh, that did not work out. Alright, I think we're done. That should hold him. Hopefully. There we go, we got him. Alright, job well done, Claire. This one actually worked. To my complete surprise, because I was not expecting it to be that easy.
This is taking forever.
7,033. I think we should be fine. There's no way we can take 500 steps getting Sherry over to the lab, right? There's no way. So I think as long as we come in under 7,500, I think we're good. And if we have less than that, even better. I know Claire has to scoot her way over there.
Not far.
She won't run with Sherry in her arms, even though Sherry must weigh, what, like 50 pounds at the most? She can't weigh more than 70 pounds, right? That little skinny girl, that, come on, she cannot weigh more than 70 pounds. Hell no.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
Unless those shoes are ultra heavy or something. Or it's like Damian Wayne, where most of the weight is concentrated in his head. Maybe. I guess, but
We're almost there.
come on, she's got to be a very, very lightweight burden. Too bad we can't grab that red herb, right? That would have been useful. Would have been mega useful.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have it this one, because we're at 7,200. I think taking that shortcut that we did by not doing the sewer door first, instead doing the gauntlet area first, I think that actually gave us a lot of extra steps we can use. You know, that saved us quite a bit of time. Unfortunately for the Kentucky Derby, the horse I was looking forward to betting, Encino, has withdrawn. Or they scratched him, as they say.
Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
They say defected, but that's kind of not right terminology. I know that probably goes back decades in horse racing, but that's not a defection. That the horse is just not going to run, period. Where is he defecting to? Russia? France? He's not going anywhere, he's just not running. It's not like he's gonna go run over in Saudi Arabia, so I don't know what the fuck they call it, that, a defection. Like he defected to some country like a foreign spy. He's just not running. He just withdrew. Like you do in golf. Sometimes a lot of times golfers withdraw. Zalatoris withdrew yesterday from the upcoming golf event, so I don't know what they mean by defection, because it's not like the horse betrayed his country and went over to some other country. Like he's just not playing, period. Okay, so what do we need? We need one of those. I don't think we even need the knife, right? Because what else are we gonna be knifing? Put this back. We're not even gonna bother with this. Gonna put that back. We do need the grenade launcher. That's something we definitely need. There you go. We're gonna store these. Because what are we gonna get over there? There's a knife. There's heavy gunpowder. We're not getting the spark shot ammo. We're definitely gonna leave that behind. The chip blends into this bracelet, so we don't need to worry about that. So we need two empty slots. Let's see, white gunpowder, another grenade. Trying to determine if we use the knife anywhere. I think we might just leave it behind. Because we're not going to even bother dealing with the zombies downstairs. We're just going to run from them. So I think we're going to store the knife. So let's take an inventory count. We got the herbicide here. That's one slot. Got a flashbang here. We got the chip blends together with this. Got a white gunpowder, heavy gunpowder, another heavy gunpowder. More flame rounds, which we could just blend into these. Actually, I think we should be good. Oh, and the panel. We definitely need a slot for the panel. Maybe we can leave behind the submachine gun since they're not going to use it right now. And we're only going to shoot that one zombie, so yeah, let's leave behind the submachine gun. We've got to make sacrifices, but we do have 24 rounds in the submachine gun, so that should be enough. Especially if we grab that one over there. Oh, hell yeah, there we go.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
Yeah, because you only really need the knife and the handgun rounds if you're attacking the zombie at the bottom, which we definitely are not. We're not going to mess with them, so we don't need any of that stuff. See, there's a knife right there. We don't need it. Just like he doesn't need his dome. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. And that's it. We are never coming back here again.
Dr. Lee, your presence is
I wonder, since the box is right there, should we just dump that these two?
urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Yeah, let's just dump them here. That way we'll make sure that we have plenty of space. Oh yeah, we're fine. Yeah, it's better to do it there than the other one because the other box you gotta walk around the counter. This one's right there. All you took is what, like 10 steps? One thing you also want to be careful, you don't want to move while stuff like that is being activated. The bridge, the elevator, the cure for the plant zombies, etc. You don't want to accumulate too many unnecessary steps. It was just like Mr. X, we didn't move until we absolutely had to. That's when you want to move. You don't want to be running from him right away. Just let him come to you and then dodge his blow. Because it's very easy to dodge that punch in open areas. When it's in tight corridors, that's when it gets tricky. We're gonna leave that green herb for now. And now it's time to start frying some zombies. Let's go. Actually, we should combine the gunpowder. Made some acid rounds, would have been far easier.
Dispensing.
Okay, so I do not remember these codes at all, so we gotta look them up again, because I have completely forgotten what these codes even are. Let's go to good old power picks. You think they'll ever fix that wrong picture on their strategy guide or not? Somehow I don't think so. I think that's gonna be there for the rest of time, or until the site shuts down. So it's 2048, 5831. One thing you gotta watch out for in the Kentucky Derby this weekend is a long shot winning, because the analysts will try to pretend that they have no shot at winning, but that was how everybody got surprised by Rich Strike when he won a couple years ago at like 80-1. So you definitely can't rule out anyone, especially since the main guy that was probably the biggest threat is gone. So you have two other big threats, but they're not quite as impressive as that one was. And like yesterday proved, like I tried following their advice yesterday in some minor races, they just completely did not know what they were talking about. So sometimes the analysts are just as in the dark as you or I. They don't really know anything about the horses. They're just using general, observations and stuff from other races, but it doesn't apply to those actual horses themselves. Sometimes you really are better off just picking a horse at random and going with the special or whatever the day is, whether it's cashback on second or third or cashback on all the races. Sometimes you're just better off picking random, because there was a $60 winner yesterday and I would have had it had I not listened to those goddamn analysts and chosen an inferior horse. That's blue, red, green. I was waiting for the website to load. Blue, red, green, red, blue, red. Blue, green, blue. And red and green, the Christmas colors. I wouldn't pick up the grenades if not for the fact that we need them for the final boss, or not the final boss, for Birkin 4. He's very vulnerable to grenades. You can do a lot of damage that way. You also want to watch because you don't have to go up straight up to the items sometimes. You can grab them from a bit of a distance. You don't have to go right up to where the grenade is. Let's kill that guy. What did you think of this setup compared to the plants in the original RE2? I kind of prefer the original version because I had that huge plant in the middle. This one looks very encased. You know, it's like it's very it looks very close. You know, like an enclosed room. I kind of prefer the wide open area where you can see in the other one where you saw how tall that plant actually was, that it covered the whole freaking room. I kind of prefer that one to this one. This one's a bit too enclosed for my taste, but it does look more like a greenhouse than the other one did. The other one looked like the plant had taken over like an industrial center. So I get why they changed it, but I kind of prefer this one. I mean, I kind of prefer the other one. Right, I gotta do Earth. Not Murph, Earth. And just like we did last time, we're just gonna run straight past the liquors and go to the freezer area right away. We're not even gonna bother. We're just gonna run back past them. Just run straight past them. There you go. As long as you keep running, they're not gonna slash you. So that's also a nice tip for if you're trying to do a timed run. You know, under 2 hours, under an hour and a half, depending on what the challenge is, you can definitely do it that way.
Should have packed my parka.
Does anybody still use a parka now that it's getting warmer? I saw a guy, yeah, I think actually today. Wait, was it today or was it yesterday? No, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, he's actually wearing a yellow puffer jacket in the middle of like 80-degree weather. What the hell? Either he gets cold easily or else he's crazy, but either way, I did not expect to see someone wearing, you know, wearing a yellow puffer jacket in 80-degree weather. That's something you don't see every day. And I think we're just gonna run past the other zombies too. We'll just take out his legs. That's the vulnerable part. That's the part we can focus on. There you go. We only need to take out one leg. Got this guy up here. We can flame him. There you go. See ya. That is it for those guys. We got through it, so now we can start using up those flame rounds. Might as well mix this right away. There's no point in waiting. Just mix it right now. I think the Birkin fight is going to determine whether we get it or not. If we can avoid moving around too much and just do what we did the last time where we just stun locked them, we should have it. If not, there might be a bit of an issue.
No much for the weed infestation.
Warning, you have dispersed.
Let's not even bother over here. Let's just burn these guys after we get the chip. Oh good, we got them all at once. Gotta avoid that guy since we don't have a knife. We cannot afford to get grabbed by that one particular dude. Because we don't have the defensive knife. Alright, let's head straight over to the okay, let's grab this too. Head straight over to the west area.
I gotta find that antiviral agent soon.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a third save because this one's going well enough that depending on what we get as a result, if we still don't accomplish it, I might just restart, but only from the sewer section, not from the whole other previous section we had. Because maybe we could just tweak the run a bit. I'm guessing those footsteps were Leon's, or were they Annette's? Which one is it? Probably Leon, but he hasn't even taken the G-Virus yet, so I don't know what the hell. Who was coming over here with those dirty ass steps?
Thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
And since we have this one here, we're just gonna combine it right away. Alright, so we can put this away, we don't need it. We can put these away. Let's switch to the acid rounds, since those are the one we want. Store the flame round, store this and this. We don't need any of that crap. Or the handgun. I'm gonna keep these here. Let's store this. How much health do we have? Looks like we got quite a bit. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take one more. We're gonna do this. There you go. We don't need that many grenade rounds. Then we're gonna combine some of these. think that should be enough. We got 23. Now we pull out some health. Even though we shouldn't need a ton of it. You think 2 is enough? I think 2 should be enough. Maybe we pull 1 out just in case. Let's save. Okay, so we had that one. Let's get rid of Leon's second standard. Let's get rid of that one. Alright, so we're at 8703. I think we gotta move as little as possible, so.
Class A3. Detected. Black is neutralized.
There you go. Oh shit, I just realized we needed the extra bullets. Fuck. God damn. God damn, motherfucker. Oh yeah, let's pepper him with acid rounds now. Oh yeah, he is done for. He cannot even move. There you go. Job is officially finished. There you go.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
There's a flash grenade. We don't need that. Yeah, I don't think we need anything because we have plenty of grenades over there. And we're at 8,921 steps. I think we have more than enough grenade because we can just use the machine gun ammo in addition to the Gatling gun. So I think we're fine. Let's just use this. We don't need to pick up the extra Magnum rounds. I know they're not officially Magnum rounds, but that's pretty much what it is. Claire's version of the Magnum.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
See how well this goes. God damn, that's a long run. It's a very long way from where we were at. Let's combine this. It also gives us an extra first aid spray on the way down, so that's fine.
Don't want to rush you, but
Yeah, Sherry, you gotta move. Gotta haul ass.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
let's get the hell out of here.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
If we still go over 10,000, I think what I might do is when we reload from the sewers,
Use the central elevator to evacuate
we might
to the bottom level
not go into the first sewer room, the one with the large gunpowder, because we actually don't need it, or the extra white gunpowder. So I think if we leave those two alone, it should conserve enough steps to get it done in case we don't do it here.
Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
to the bottom level train platform. Attention.
We might have to tank some hits from Birkin.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence.
We can use the box downstairs. We're in a hurry, so.
To the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Oh yeah, damn, I forgot the
10 minutes.
I forgot the spark shot for
Destination.
the plant zombies, or the flame rounds.
Sherry, run!
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
I guess we just have to make do with acid. That should at least freeze them in their tracks. Maybe it won't damage them, but it should at least stop them.
To evacuate immediately to the bottom level.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, where do you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Damn it, your timing sucks.
Attention. Self-destruct.
There you go. Fall back, you damn son of a bitch. See, it doesn't really damage it that much, but it does stun them, so.
Minutes until
And that is it for them.
detonation.
Got the one zombie in our path.
To evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Come on, Sherry, open up the door.
Attention.
I got it!
Initiated. Use the central elevator
Nice work, Sherry.
Did we make
to the
it?
bottom level train platform.
Weakest zombie in the entire game. He's on fire and takes one single shot of anything to kill. It could be your weakest handgun, he'll still die in one shot.
I'm right behind you.
Attention.
Had a girl!
Self-destruct
Think we're almost out of here!
initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate.
Claire!
I'm gonna ignore that red herb over there.
We're the try!
Let's store that. We don't need it anymore. Gotta put this here. Put this over here. Actually, no. Let's leave that for the ammo. That is it for the machine gun ammo. We are officially run dry. Because we need these two for the Gatling gun.
Self-destruct sequence. Initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the 8 minutes until detonation. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna tank a lot of damage. Just go toe to toe with him. Don't try to run around avoiding him. Just tank all the damage he throws at us.
Why can't you just die?
Just like that.
Until
Alright, he's finished. There you go.
Claire!
It's okay. I'm here. We're getting out of here.
Let's see if we can get that shot of Leon looking like an absolute snack. You know, just before we deal with the last fight with Birkin. I think we actually have it because we can only take like 100 steps into the second train car anyway before he shows up. So I think we might have it here. I just want to get the snapshot of Leon in his nice vest and dress pants. You know, Leon Castellanos. What do you think looks sexier? Sebastian unshaved in his getup or Leon in the vest and the dress pants? I think Leon looks more boyish, but Sebastian in his designer outfit is actually pretty good looking when he isn't shaved.
First thing you want to do when we get out of here.
I just want to hear him say that line that everybody mocks. Sherry, this is Sherry. Okay. Leon doesn't know what's going on. He's still obsessing with Ada.
Yeah.
He's still thinking about the Boo Fang he left behind and to fall in that pit.
Claire,
There he is right there.
Leon!
Look at him.
It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
Who's this?
This is Sharon.
There we go. That's the perfect look.
Jesus!
What was that?
And there's a large gunpowder in case you need it. We don't because we have more than enough ammo left, but it's nice that they give you that just in case. Just in case you decide you need it. We're gonna pull out the grenade launcher just in case. We shouldn't need it, but you never know. In case we do run out of ammo, at least we have some right there. Not gonna save because there's no point. And another large gunpowder in case you need even more bullets. Here we go. This is actually our final counter because obviously you can't go any further back than this, so I think we got it. You want to wait until he opens his mouth so you can expose that eye.
Like bullets, because I got a hell of a lot. More! For fuck's sake, how the hell are you still kicking?
Now we have him. Let's go. Let's shoot him up right now. Oh yeah, take those bullets, Birkin. There we go. And that's a wrap. Let's enjoy the ending cinematic. Birkin getting fucked over for the last time.
We're gonna lose that car!
That thing looks straight out of a Lovecraft book. Like that one elder god that lives underneath some mountain in the rural United States. And he's literally just an eye and some tentacles. His name starts with a C, I can never pronounce it right. C-Y... I think it's G-H-A-E-N, maybe? Something like Saiga or Saigan. Yeah, you tell him, Claire.
Give me your hand!
Yeah, it's literally just an eyeball with some tentacles in it. Lovecraft ain't creative himself, but it was a later addition to his mythology. There you go, that's when Birkin realized he was fucked for the last time. Maybe we could use that snapshot of them on the train too. Damn, look at Leon being all clean and neat, and Claire's all dirty and full of grime and dirt.
Well, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look! He might be able to...
Yeah, we're gonna skip that. And we're actually gonna listen to this song because we actually want to hear the original RE theme song. The original RE2 ending theme after this. Because this one has some nice lyrics, but it doesn't quite stick with you the way the original does. I think the original is goated. One of the best video game ending themes of all time. Right up there with the one from RE3 Nemesis. And even the remix they did for the RE3 remake was good. Like, one of the very few legitimately good things about the game was the ending theme. The music is actually pretty on point. As much as other things in the game aren't, the music is actually one thing that you can't fault them for. It's pretty damn good. But I will say, this does sound like the music that Leon would listen to in his spare time. What a dork. It does sound like the exact type of music that he will listen to in his spare time. Unless you're one of those who believes Leon listens to Tupac. Or Tupac. Suppose it's possible. So we officially got that done. That means now tomorrow we can continue with RE3. I was gonna do it right now, but it's actually 3:58 a.m. so I think I'd rather just save it for next time. Especially since I don't know how far I'm gonna get into the game. I don't want to be like an hour, 2 hours further into it, and it's like almost 6 a.m. over here, like I did yesterday, where I was trying so hard to beat this damn run under 10,000 steps, and then I was playing the game on my own as Claire in order to make up ground. But as you can see there, it kind of worked. I still think what made the difference was not stopping at the area with the sewer key first. I think like doing the gauntlet area first with the geodolls and then picking up the sewer key and going over there was what saved us. If I had to do it over again, I probably wouldn't get the container. I mean the the large gunpowder and the white gunpowder from the extra room. I just skip it because that's an easy 50 steps there that you take to get those items. But other than that, it went pretty smoothly. Like I said, you just have to tank some damage at the end from Birkin, G4 Birkin, because normally you would be running all over the map trying to avoid them so that you don't get hit. But if you're trying to avoid getting hit, you waste steps, so it's actually better to just tank the damage, because at that point you should have more than enough health to take him down. So, you know, if he slashes you once or twice or even 3 times, it's not gonna matter. Just keep throwing those grenades and keep using the Gatling gun and the machine gun and you'll be fine. I think the grenade launcher also works a bit against him too, but it's a lot slower and more tedious, so it's up to you if you want to use it or not. It does work against it, but I'd rather just use the machine gun and the Gatling gun. That's why they gave it to you, so you could use it, not so it could sit in your inventory, so you might as well use it against him. So it was an hour 29 minutes, so all in all not bad. I guess I had basically around half of the game left. I thought maybe I'd gotten like 60% by the time I reached the orphanage, but it's pretty much split down the middle, you know, even 50-50. Because even though I didn't record it, that's exactly what my my first part of the playthrough with Claire took, around the same time, like an hour 15 minutes or so. So that seems like a reasonable amount. That's a fair amount of time to complete it. Come on, give us the OG, give us the original. Let's go. I'm glad I finished it out smoothly, because this game is one of my favorites, so I wouldn't want to grow, you know, resentful of it with the challenge being impossible if it continued to throw BS at us. If it continued to be a pain to do, I didn't want to have this sour my feelings on the game for a long time, so I'm glad we actually beat it pretty smoothly. Oh, there we go, here we go, this is the original one. What do they call it on the album soundtrack for the original? I think they call it like credits end line or something like that. Because you have the ending theme, which is the one that plays during the first scenario, the A scenario. Which I find is more appropriate for like Sherry as a character than for anyone else. Like Ada or Leon. I guess it's more appropriate for the relationship between Claire and Sherry. But this one works for everybody. Now this is one of the greatest video game end themes of all time. By far. This is a mean work on that guitar. I almost regret not recording the first part now, but like I said, I just was not going to do the same hour of video that I already did over again, because I did that in the first part. It's just the second part that went wrong during our original Claire run, so I was just not going to do the same thing all over again. Man, this theme song rocks. I would love to see this performed live by a band. It would be pretty awesome if they did this live for the fans. That would be awesome. Do it at like a fandom event or a gaming event or something, Tokyo Game Show, whatever, just perform this music. It would be awesome. Rogue mocap. Oh, Rouge mocap. Rouge sound. They're the ones to do the motion capture. Are they the ones who motion captured a man playing Harley Quinn in the original Arkham games, or is that a different company? Is this one that works solely with Japanese games, or is this one a different company? Sunpigon Studios, powered by W-Wise. Dedicated to Akio Kamiji. Oh, was that someone who passed away? I didn't even notice that in the credits before. Or is he just someone important in Japan? And they gave him development business. Like, who is that guy? Is he important, or is he just someone who passed away during the development of that game? Damn, we got an S ranking, even though we were slow as hell. Save 6 times, there you go. It should show up now. Emphasis on should. If not, I'm gonna be pissed if we don't get credit for that. So yeah, I think I'll play Resident Evil 3 tomorrow, depending on how we did here. Oh yeah, there it is right there. 6 out of 6 platinum medals and 17 gold medals. There it is right there. So yeah, I think I'll play RE3 tomorrow. And then we'll do maybe that special surprise I have in store. I still gotta tweak it a bit on the settings for the gaming laptop, because it's still not quite right, but it's probably gonna be something a few of you enjoy. I know I was finally enjoying it after all these years of seeing screenshots of it and snapshots and hearing people talk about it left and right. I was finally thrilled to play this game. As much as you can play it, because you'll see what I mean when we actually get to it. See how we did with the play data. So scenario clear second, standard, 221, we saw that already. Accuracy 85.944%. That's actually pretty good. Item box open 40 times, picked up 168 items, so we picked up a lot of items considering we didn't walk all the way through. 13 times damage, killed 42 enemies, healed 10 times, counterattacks 2. We used almost every weapon we had. Look at that, we used a knife, handgun, grenade launcher, submachine gun, spark shot, minigun, flash, and hand grenade. Alright, let's take some more pictures as we usually do. There we go, we're done with this challenge. So the next challenge won't be uploaded until May 14th, probably early in that morning. So until then, we're pretty much complete with the weekly challenges for now. It's funny, the harp hardly armed but dangerous wasn't actually as, even though it says plus, which means it's extra difficult because you gotta complete it on complete it on hardcore. It was still actually easier than what we just did. It actually wasn't nearly as difficult as what we just did. As always, we should probably post this, but I probably won't get around to it. Yeah, this was way easier than that. We couldn't even use sub weapons or the magnum. I mean the shotgun. It was just handgun and magnum. And it was on hardcore too, and it was still way easier than this bullshit over here to the left. 251 players have completed it, so yeah, that shows you that this is the one people are struggling with the most, because this one has 100, almost 100 or more people that completed this one, and this one, 139 people actually completed this. So this one's probably my favorite since it was the easiest. All you gotta do is just kill 40 enemies, so just wipe out everything in your path and you're good. Let's see who else did. Let's see who else did well in this challenge. Let's go. Let's see if there was anyone who really cut it close. So we had 9,685. Oh, there you go. One more person had 4 steps extra than me. 8,000, 8,000, 9573, 9184. Oh, look at this one, 9,944. They were cutting it way close. They only 56 steps. They would have been done, and it was on Claire B too. 9,000. This one got 25 steps that they needed in Mexico, but they pulled it off. Gotta give them credit. 9,988 from Estonia. This one doesn't have a region. Japan. Oh, I'm shocked at that one. Japan, 9,944. Like they're usually pretty on sync, or in sync with the game. They're pretty on point. That's what I meant to say. They're pretty on point with doing these challenges. Yeah, but they actually cutting it pretty close there. 9,944 again from Japan. 9,000. Oh, look at this one. 9,947 from Japan. So 9,594 again Japan. So damn, look at this guy. This guy had, or girl, whoever it is, they had 5 extra steps to take. If they had taken 5 more steps, it would have been done. Look at that. Look at this bullshit from Russia. 5,943 steps. How the hell did they do that one? That one's got to be cheating. How the fuck did you only take less than 6,000 steps? Did you just gather no ammo basically at all throughout the entire game? That one's got to be bluff. They are cheating their asses on that one. 7,000. I can buy that one if you rush to the game. 9,950. So yeah, the Japanese were getting challenged with this particular requirement. They were actually struggling with it a bit, which is good to see. It's good to see that they're not invincible. They actually can struggle at games with the rest of us. You know, it's not just us losers in America and the West to struggle with some of these challenges. They're actually struggling too. Look at that one, 9,867, 9,937. So yeah, they are. God damn it, people speed racing on the highway again. Shit. But yeah, it's who was the first one to do it? That's something I'm curious about. Who was the first one to do the challenge? Let's see who they are. Look at that, there's Purple Rain. Haven BBK, we've seen that name before. Piece of QZ. There's Tofu. Let's see, who else cut it really close. That one again from Japan. They only had 111 steps they could take. So yeah, the Japanese were actually getting challenged by this one, which is pretty. It's pretty nice to see once in a while, to see that they're not gods at this game. Okay, so the very first person, not surprisingly, was from Japan. 9,187 steps. I can't read that language, so I don't know what their name is, but They did it with Claire B, and the second person also did it with Claire B. Look at that, lots of Claire B's, or Claire second as they call it in this game. Lots of Claire second scenario in this challenge. Let's look at the last page. It was the one we skipped because of an error with the website. $9,982 from Japan again. Yes, nice to see them struggling. You know, they're usually such gods at video games. They do the most insane times, but this one actually kind of challenged them quite a bit. So it's definitely good to see. It's good to see something different on the board. Kuma actually did pretty well. Sorakichi from Japan did pretty well. Yeah, so that's that. We finished the challenges. We got all 3 of them. So now until the 14th, we don't have to worry about them anymore. So there we go. We could just upload these and just move on to Resident Evil 3 and that special game I have planned. Also got to go back to Alan Wake 2 because it's been a week. I usually like to wait 3 or 4 days at least before playing Alan Wake 2 again. So it's been a week, so we got to get back to it. I want to get back to Ape Escape, but nobody's really watching the playthrough. I know it's the original Ape Escape, but still it's fun to play, so I wanted to play it tonight maybe if we had finished on time, but we finished way past what I thought we would. I thought we might finish the whole game in like an hour or so. We took way longer than that, so no Ape Escape for tonight. I guess I might do it tomorrow, depending on what else I decide to play. Alone in the Dark is on sale, but yeah, I don't know if I'm willing to get that if I'm willing to get that game for $40, or if I might wait just a bit more to get it a bit cheaper, since I know it does have quite a few issues with it. You know, it has its issues. It has its issues, so I'd rather not pay full price for it. But I don't know if $40 is a good price or not, because I don't know anyone else who has played it. You know, it's kind of hard to gauge it. You know, you don't actually know anyone personally who's played the game. Only people online have said, you know, it has this issue, that issue is not long enough, there's not enough enemies, etc. But I don't know anyone who's actually played it personally. That makes it a bit hard to judge, you know. So it's something to keep an eye out for. But for now, we've got plenty on our plate with Resident Evil 3, Alan Wake 2, RoboCop, the new game I'm going to start, which is not a long game. It'll probably be just 1 video or 2 at the most, but it's still fun. It's still something relatively new and fun. Oh yeah, and we also got to start Metal Gear eventually, plus Gotham Knights, which I'm not going to play the whole game. I just want to do like 1 or 2 videos on it just to see what it's like. Just to get a feel for the game, you know, what it's like to be Nightwing, Barbara, Tim in that game, even though I know the game sucks. That's already predetermined. I just want to see what it's like. So we've got quite a bit on our plate, but maybe eventually we'll get around to doing Alone in the Dark, since I do like survival horror games of that type. I don't like first person survival horror games, but I definitely like ones like this and, you know, Silent Hill and stuff like that. So it's something to consider in the future, but for now, that's it for RE2. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the playthroughs. I hope it gives you some ideas of how to do them. Yes, nothing to it. So long as that things don't go haywire, you know, there's nothing to it as long as things don't go to shit. But when things do go to shit, the moment that starts happening and Birkin starts messing you up, or you start getting fucked over by the liquors, that's when things become difficult with this challenge. Other than that, if you can just plan out your move ahead successfully, you know, always think about where you got to go next and how many steps it's going to take you to get there, and what items you can pick up and which ones you have to sacrifice. As long as you plan out all that stuff in your head, it's actually pretty easy challenge to get. Like I said, as long as things go perfectly, it's pretty easy. When things start messing up, like they did for me during the G2 Birkin fight, and then with the liquors and Leon scenario where we just got trapped in that hallway, we could never go out. We just got railed in that hallway. It was a death trap because we couldn't block the windows. It just turned into one big death trap. If stuff like that happens, that's when it turns difficult. But other than that, I still say that it's a pretty fun challenge to approach. You just have to approach it carefully and just preferably play with Claire B instead of Leon. Because with Leon, if you're playing his scenario, you definitely have to block those windows, otherwise you're screwed. You're just going to turn that into a death hallway and there's no way to beat it. So I would recommend you do it with Claire B, because she seems to be by far the easiest of the 4 scenarios to get this trophy on. So if you do decide to tackle it, good luck with that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on Resident Evil, probably with RE3, the original. So see you later.